Coach Wayde. Yeah, you was out there vacationing.
I was.
Caught you a bug, I heard. You caught you a bug.
Have some sympathy and mercy on me. I feel like someone hit me in the face with a baseball bat. and then swiftly ran away.
Everybody should know that feeling at least
Oh,
once.
man. Right in the nose, too.
Oh, no. That's when you feel it all the way. If it's in the nose, you feel it all the way up.
All the way up.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same image that you're doing. You don't even know, but I'm riding up there. It's all the way up. All the way up.
Oh, man. Hush. Drink tea.
Lots of green tea around here.
No, green tea, you better add some turmeric in there, some little ginger, some moringa, all that good stuff, and lots of water. We hope you get better. Okay, so we'll make today's conversation brief because, I mean, this is a topic that we could beat into people's skulls, but I don't think they really hear. When you're getting into a relationship, it's not like one time where you meet somebody you liked, you flirt, and you're like, yeah, man, we're there. It's a whole different world we live in where you actually need to have grown conversations, especially if you're looking to get into a more stable relationship. So in terms of you've been seeing someone, you guys been hanging out, doing what couples do, but no one had the conversation about going forth into a more committal stage to the relationship. How do you start that conversation? When do you start that conversation? And does it matter if it's the him or the her who starts that conversation?
I don't think it matters who starts a conversation as long as they converse about it. And I think that's the breakdown. Remember, I said a couple of weeks ago that people should be dating with a purpose.
Yeah.
And if you are dating with a purpose, then when you go on your dates, you let the person know that before you even go on a date, you let them know your purpose and what you're dating for. Yeah. That I'm looking for exclusivity. I'm looking for someone to settle down with, to have a long-term relationship with. And once you start having those conversations with people, you kind of let them know that if you're going to be seeing multiple people or if you're going to be doing that, that's not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm here for a purpose. I'm trying to see if you can be the right one for me and if I can be the right one for you.
Yeah.
What we're missing is those conversations, because what you're talking about is assumptions.
Yeah.
We start getting into assumptions and we assume that the person's on the same wavelength as I am. And then you have the part where they say, well, I didn't know that you thought that we were just exclusive.
Yeah.
We never had those conversations. So conversations, that's what needs to start up. We need to have the open and honest conversation of what we're looking for, what we're dating for, what I'm doing this for. This is not for fun. I'm not looking for someone to keep me company on Friday nights, and that's pretty much it. So it all should start with a conversation. As to who does it, both of you are responsible for that. Conversation can't happen one-sided.
Now, before we get to the conversation about are we going to take things to the next step, let's go back to the original step. When you meet the person and it's in your mindset to start engaging with this person on a romantic level, how much of that conversation of what you want do you have in the initial meet? I mean, is it completely wrong to the minute you meet somebody and there's some kind of intention there to say, look, this is what I'm looking for, so hey?
I've heard people start on day one. What are your intentions?
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What are you trying to do? And you know what it does? Sometimes it scares a few people away. Why are you asking me that now? We just met.
Yeah.
And I've always said, that's fine. Scare them.
That's what I feel like.
They're here to play. That if I can ask you, hey, Nikki, what are you looking for? He said, why are you asking me that? We just met. No, I just want to know what your intentions are. Are you dating seriously? Are you looking for a relationship?
There's nothing wrong
or are you
with
just
that
looking
question.
to have some fun? And you go, well, it's too early for us to be having that conversation. Then you're looking for fun then.
Yeah, that's
you're looking
true.
for fun. But if you say to someone, hey, what are we looking for here? You're looking for a relationship? You're looking for something serious? Yeah, I'm looking for a long-term, cool. Then you're on the same wavelength. But if you scare someone by asking them what they're looking for when you just met them,
they were
what
never
are your
looking
intentions?
for anything.
Correct. They're not on the same wavelength as you. They're looking for fun. Or maybe they just don't know yet. And if they don't know, then are you willing to spend your time with them trying to figure it out? Do you want to be the person that they spend time figuring it out with?
Yeah, and even if somebody wants to take time and doesn't want to rush it, that is the wrong response, because by someone asking you that, then they're giving you the room to be able to say, exactly what it is you want.
Right.
So by you not being able to even articulate what it is you want, yeah, you're still playing games because you haven't figured it out.
You're still not sure. Go figure it out on your own. Do it over there, sir. Don't do it over here, sir.
Yo, that's. I wish somebody taught me these things years ago. Why did I have to learn this stuff so late? You know what I mean?
Oh,
but
man,
better
we weren't
late
right
than
yet.
never, you know?
We weren't ready. Oh, we thought we were so smart, though, didn't we? We thought we knew everything.
We did.
Gosh.
Yeah, I was listening to those old women teaching me that, yes, as a young lady, you're supposed to go forth and find you a husband. They never told you anything else that goes with that. They just said,
correct,
as a young lady, you're supposed to find someone who wants to take care of you. And that is like the worst thing to tell young girls because you totally miss the meat of that conversation.
Where was the instruction manual?
Yeah,
where's the where's the instruction manual that comes with all these things? It's like you get a box from IKEA and they say put it together.
Put it together.
But there's no instructions.
Here's your
there.
couch. Sit on it. How?
And now you try to figure it out. Where the cushions? I don't even know where the cushions are.
I don't know.
Everything's missing.
But, before you go, this goes back to something I said earlier. And I think sometimes when I talk, because I have a harsh way of speaking, it flies over too many people's head. But a lot of you, I'm going to talk to the women right now. Like a lot of women, both men and women, we complain about the opposite sex. This is constant. Men, them no care, but all men want is this. And then men are like, all women want is that. And what I'm trying to tell our listeners out there is basically you are what you date. So if you don't want the things that you're complaining about, then you need to actually pay attention to what you're doing. Like I said earlier, if you're a man with money and all you date are the model, expensive life, flashy chicks, you gotta expect for the most part, if you lose your money, she a go cut. You know what I'm saying? And if you're talking about like the men over here, if you don't get out my ear, Shannon messing with me. Shannon messing with me. But on the other side, if you're dating a man only for his money, then you have to put it in your head. If you guys don't have any other connection, he's probably going to be one of those guys that want you to do what he wants you to do, when and how he wants you to do it. So if you don't start thinking about
let's put it like this.
Yeah.
If you find someone who's 50 or 60 and they're dating you and you're 20, 25, 30.
He's gross.
When you start getting,
I'm sorry, that's gross.
Perspective is different. But when you start getting a little bit older, he's probably going to look for someone who is also back again, going to be 20, 30.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's gross.
That's what he was looking for.
He's a douche. It's true. What do you want me to say? It's true. Men, if you're over 50 and you're looking for homegirl in her 20s and she's over here skiddly whopping all over the place, what are you going to do? Skiddly whop with her? I mean, you're over 50. Hang it up. You look crazy.
Most of those men aren't looking for seriousness, though. They're not looking to settle down. They're not looking to get married. They're just looking for fun. And you know what? If someone's looking for fun, that's fine. Do you want to be their play toy?
Yeah, do you want to? So.
And if you're looking for something long term and you're going to be with someone who's looking for something fun, don't get upset when he says, "Okay, it's time for you to cut."
Exactly.
Because, I'm looking for the next fun thing to come along.
That's my point.
The rationale that I use for people is you come to me and you say, I want to lose weight. Okay, cool. What are you willing to do to lose a weight? I don't want to change my diet. I don't want to change my diet. I don't want to go exercise, but I am what you're looking for is a magic pill.
Exactly.
You're not willing to change your lifestyle in any way. You're not willing to make any adjustment. You still eat out every single night. You eat all the fatty stuff. You won't exercise. But boy, I don't know why we can't lose weight. So here's the difference now. Now you're looking to find a good man, but you keep dating the same ragamuffin guys that are doing the same thing over and over again. But then you keep saying, "Man ain't this because I can't find a good one." But what have you done to change your habits to find a different man?
Exactly. And please listen, men and women out there, we're not saying it's easy. I think men too. We both know it's really hard. Even me, I'm trying to figure out where do you go to find my type. It's a mental process. You know what I mean? You don't know where to go. You just hope. What does that look for? What's happening? These engineers are always side-eyeing me when I get into these conversations. I don't get it. I don't
said the
get
truth
it.
hurts, right?
Exactly. The truth do be hurting them because they be wincing and shifting and just all kind of stuff. Truth be slapping them, coach. I don't know.
It hurts sometimes. The truth hurts
It
sometimes.
do. So most of y'all listening, I wish y'all would realize a lot of the demise in relationships are brought on by yourself. And I will not let up on some of y'all young ladies being out there stupid because you're enabling the men to think that these are the ways you can deal with women. So the more you enable it is the less they're going to change. So if the majority of women, all you guys are repeating, I'm money man, me want, I'm money. And half of y'all ain't even picked up a book, much less read one. You're just messing up the narrative. That's all I'm saying.
Why would a money man want you?
That's my point.
No, it's fine for you to want a money man.
Because
what do you bring to the
my
table?
eyelash, them are 3 inches long.
What would? Let's not talk about the eyelashes. You know,
I'm over it, dude.
Listen, I saw one driving and it was touching the windshield of the car. I don't know how but why would a money man want you? What do you bring to people?
That.
Listen to me carefully. And also to the men, you want a good-looking, gorgeous, successful woman. Why would she want you?
Why?
And if you can't answer the question beyond, I have 6 packs, I'm a good in a bed. Yeah. And if you can't answer beyond, I'm looking good, I may have this and that.
Yep.
If that's your only answer that you're bringing to it,
fail.
Why would he want you?
Exactly.
How is that good beyond one night?
Fail. It's a major fail. And to all my successful women out there, the minute I heard him say, why would the successful woman want you? I thought of so many successful women that I've met and seen who constantly go and grab a young boy because I guess they're easier to handle because I guess
to mold and to manipulate.
Can we stop doing that? I get that a lot of men have a hard time dealing with the independent, self-sustained woman. I get it. So I get that it's harder for us out there. I get it. But when I see any of us with some little young boy, what's the point, sis? Why you want a vacation where you gotta pay for you, for him? Why you want somebody who you gotta teach certain things? I mean, that might just be me. If you enjoy that, then hey. But
it's also a control thing as well too. A lot of times the women, who are looking for men who are younger, they want to be able to be in charge and be in control.
And it's usually insecure. They're insecure women. Usually, a lot of them are insecure women. So they find it easier to get with the younger ones.
It's also the same as the men who are in their 40s and 50s looking for 25-year-olds. They're not looking for long term.
Nope.
They're looking for something quick, something
to
fun
stroke
right
their
now,
ego, make them
and
feel
just to
young.
get it over with. But is the other person looking for the same? Are you finessing these people in a different way? Are you trying to get them to go out with you, thinking that there's more to offer when you're really just in it for? If you're both of the same understanding, if you have a conversation, she knows it's temporary, he knows it's temporary, then you know what, you're good.
You know what I mean? If this man is looking at you going, I think you beautiful. I want to maintain your lifestyle because I like how you look next to me. Y'all go on. Go on with the road. Knock it out. But as the woman, don't you over here expect just because I'm pretty and I look good that this man with money is going to be so perfect to me? No, you need more. And you with money over here. Don't think Miss Pretty over here really is going to fall in love because you spent all this money on her. No. If you're still a douche behind all that, she's just gonna take your money and then
You have to bring something to the table that will make a person want to stay with you long term. And Bresson and I are saying that you have to have something that will. Can I say that on air? It's too late now. But you have to.
I don't even know what you said, but okay.
You have to have something that will make something of substance, something of value, something reputable, something that will make this person want to stay with you long term. And just saying me look good and I can cook is not enough in a lot of cases for someone to actually want to stay in a long term. So that's the difference that the men and the women have to understand. You can't just say, I look good, and that will be enough to get with someone in a long term.
Halle Berry, hello. It's never been enough. Beyonce was cheated on by Jay-Z with allegedly with Free from 106 in Park. But those of us who know it's true. Just saying.
There's a saying that they have that for every gorgeous woman out there, there's one man who's tired of her crap.
Exactly.
Just being good looking is
not enough.
No.
It's not enough. So that's what I'm saying, people. Today is about love, and the one thing we love to preach more than anything is self-love. Go forth and figure out what makes you great. And before you start shutting yourself down and saying nothing, there's always something special about every single
person.
Exactly. It's
Every
just
single
for
person.
you to find what it is that sparks you, that lights up the special side of you. Everybody has something special in them. You have to figure it out.
And there's someone out there who will appreciate it.
Absolutely. I know my
There's
mister is
someone
out
out
there.
there that
Can't
will
nobody
appreciate
tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
I know my mister. I don't know where he at right now. I don't know why he hibernating and ain't saying nothing, but it's all good, boo. We gonna meet.
He's just waiting. He's waiting.
Yeah.
He's getting his,
He probably busy like me. That's what I'm saying, because my type would be busy too. We both busy. So let's just be busy. Even when we not busy, we busy. Kevin said it could be a young boy. Kevin, it would never be a young boy.
It could be a young boy.
It will never be a young boy. I can't look at a young boy seriously. I cannot. I'm sorry. I don't care how young I look. I am 45 going on 46. If anything is younger than 35, it is not for me. It is not for me. Anything younger than, what I'm going to do with that? How I'm going to look at my son and be like, yeah, this is my boyfriend. You and him about the same age. Bro, no.
I guess it depends on what you define as young, right?
Anything under 35. I have a 10-year blockage. After 10 years, you too young. So 10 is enough. If you already hit the 10, I'm already going to be cringing a little bit. Yeah,
there's a good chance. You broaden your horizons then. You're going down to 35. That's a big pool. I can compromise a little bit. See? I think honestly, I think that's a huge thing, because a lot of people, they shorten their gap and their age. And so when you shorten it, you limit the amount of people. When you do 35, that's a huge pool.
See? But if we going older than me, I can't do, well, actually, it's probably around 10 too, because that'll be around 55 will be my breaking point. Because there's some sexy 50-year-olds out there right now. They be hitting the gym. They be looking kind of good,
50 is the new 40?
50 is the new 40. You better ask somebody.
I'll stay where I am right now. I don't need to get, listen. I was next to a woman on a plane the other day, and she was talking to this 20-year-old, and she said, "How old are you?" He goes, 20, and she said, "Oh, I'm 44." And in my head, I'm like, "Man, you old." And then I was like, "Wait a second here." I caught myself because I realized that's where I'm at.
Yep.
When did this happen? When did I get to this age? I don't understand what happened.
I feel like I slept through 10 years of my life. I don't even know how.
I still think I'm in my 30s. And I caught myself. I slapped myself in the face. I was like, wait a second. When did I get here?
Exactly. I do. I feel like I'm missing a few years because out of nowhere I turned this age and I'm here. But now at this age, you start to look back at when we were kids, calling other adults old and stuff. And then if this was the mindset of people my age when I was younger, then they was partying and I just didn't know it. Adults all looked responsible. But now as an adult, I realize, no, we're not.
Yeah. Let me don't get it twisted though. I'd rather be where I am right now than be in my 20s. Yeah. I'm more comfortable where I am in my age than I was in my 20s. I appreciate what I have now more so than I did then. I think my best year started right around 35.
I think my best year started at my birthday at the 45 stroke. Right there. Yep.
I don't want to go back to the 20s. I'm good where it is.
Nope. If I went back to the 20s, it'd only be because you telling me I know everything I know now.
Exactly. I can bring it back with me.
If I can bring it back, then I'll go back. Man. Other than that, I ain't going there. Thank you so much, Coach. Hey, take care of yourself. Lots of water. And don't be drinking none of that sugary stuff that have ingredients you can't read. So until you get better, only thing you need to do is some purified water, preferably the one with the pH balance, like a lifespan type water. And you want to definitely blend it up every morning with some garlic, some turmeric, and then the lime. And then you can put the pineapple. Some people don't like the pineapple with those things because they say it messes with your digestive system. But if you're sick, you better put the pineapple and the cucumber and the ginger and the turmeric, and then you blend all that up.
I'll text all of this to me because
I will text it to you, and you need to do that first thing when you wake up, because that's when your body is empty. So you need to fill it with all of that, so don't have nothing to fight against it. No food in your stomach to debate the fact that I'm putting all this immune stuff up in me. So do that. Clean yourself out. Poot it out, pee it out, whatever you got to do. Then you have your healthy food, and at night you're gonna do it again, like around 9 o'clock, because you should not be late night eating, especially when you sick.
No, I don't eat after 7.
All right, good.
Shannon asked me what I was taking for it. I told him rum. I took some rum.
Seriously?
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Nice talking with you.
Coach, I'm going to text you. Bye, Coach. See you later. Oh, that's Coach Wayde. Absolutely. Yeah, people, we got to take control over these relationships. Instead of just complaining about the opposite sex, find out what is it about us that keeps attracting certain things. And believe me, the more you figure out how to fix your own self, everything else, little by little, will fall in line. Encourage your friends to do the same. Period. That's all we got. Did I just say period? I hate saying that word. Why did I say that? Ugh.